At you today from the normal location, the tobacco company in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania, finishing off my AJ Fernandez Enclave cigar, and I got a little rum here to go with it. Now let's get into today's topic of discussion, and that will be something I brought this topic up to my partner in crime, Charles Wallingford, and he said this might be a controversial subject, and I'm thinking, well, what the hell? You know, I like to make different videos from the norm, so let's go ahead and do this. And that subject will be, who would you rather talk watches with? A typical Rolex owner or somebody that would own a Steinhart or a Squalle? You say, StyleCom, why would I want to talk to somebody who has a Steinhart or a Squalle? I'll give you a little short story. I was at Lowe's picking up some stuff for the house. There's a gentleman, he had a Rolex Daytona on. You know, I complimented him on the watch. I said, man, that's a nice Daytona. I said, which movement do you have in it? I said, do you have the Zenith or do you have the Rolex's in-house movement? He's like, I have them both. It's like, well, wait a minute. You can't have both. It's either one or the other. And I found this to be funny. And no disrespect to anybody out there that owns a Rolex. I'm probably going to piss some people off with this video, but it is what it is. When I've talked to typical Rolex owners, the ones that don't do their research, the ones that just see the advertising on television, magazines, to me, that's the typical Rolex owner. They don't know a lot about watches. Now, that's not everybody. I mean, there's other YouTubers out, you know, and you probably checked out their videos, and they own Rolexes, and they know about other brands, but they have done the research. The people that I've run across, I mean, I've been this place called Dockside Willie's, not too far from the tobacco company, and I like to hang out over there in the summertime. And needless to say, I've talked to a couple of people that I saw that had Rolexes on, and I try to get in the watch conversation with them, and I'm going to tell you this. I mean, this is my personal experience. They don't know much. I mean, basically, they saw a model, they picked it out, and they can't talk about it because they don't know anything. So in that case, I would rather talk to a Squalle owner or a Steinhart owner. And the reasons why I say this is because they're not your typical watch. They are not brands that are known by the masses. So if you were looking for that Squalle and if you were looking for that Steinhart, even though they may not be the best watches, I mean, you hear good and bad on both brands on YouTube, but you have to search this or both brands out, not just one. So I would rather talk to somebody, I think, that has more knowledge, because there are certain watches out there that people just don't know. I mean, I would rather talk to a JLC owner, an AP owner, because these are not the most popular brands. So you have to do a little research in the watch game to figure out, hey, oh, there's AP, it's above Rolex, or, you know, a JLC, okay, this is cool, or an A Lang, you know. You'd have to do that or do the research to know these things. So if I had the opportunity to sit down with someone and chit-chat about watches, I'm going to say Rolex versus the Squalle or Steinhart owner, even though they may not be the best watches, the Steinharts and the Squalles, but I would rather talk to them for the simple fact that they've gone beyond the norm to find these particular brands. Once again, this is StyleCom. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. If you like the content, come on, man, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I will check you out in the next video.